Hello everyone. In the last video, we covered briefly the AI principles, right? I mean, we went through each of the principles. These are the Google AI principles, the set of AI principles that is published by Google, and every single team or even Google engineer, part of Google who is developing AI applications or developing machine learning applications, are supposed to be mindful of these AI principles and ensure that they do not violate any of this basic set of AI principles. But is it just publishing a theoretical set of AI principles, is it enough? Right? No. So just like enterprise architecture has principles, then we have solution architects, we have architecture reviews that kind of ensure that the actual asset that is produced is compliant to those principles. Similarly, for the AI principles, we need somebody kind of like an AI review board or an AI governance body to ensure that actual asset is also following the principles in practical aspect in the actual business use cases. So once we understand that these are the AI principles, there is something called an AI governance review. So any new AI research, any new application that Google is developing, any custom application, any foundational model, all of that has to be aligned to our principles or to the Google principles. And to ensure that they're aligned, there is no discrepancy, there is no violation, they have set up, Google has come up with this AI governance process. This is basically done by a central team who is in charge. So this is a central team dedicated to ethical reviews of new AI and advanced technologies before its launch. They might work with internal domain experts in machine learning, security, privacy, independence, human rights, social science, and even culture groups to get the overall context. But there is this central body that is in charge. So, what happens as part of this process? This has four steps. First is intake. Any team can request AI principal advice. Reviewers also consider an ongoing pipeline of new AI research papers, product ideas, and other projects. First thing is you have to raise a demand, right? A request that, guys, I am thinking about this AI research to publish this research, or I am thinking about developing this AI asset, this model. Please ask the central AI team, which is the expert team, to kind of review. Then is the analysis. Reviewers will analyze the scale and the scope of that technology and its potential benefit, and basically it will align the artifact that is supposed to be published, that you want to publish, against the set of principles and guidelines basically. Once that is done, the reviewers will recommend something. Mostly the options are they will approve it without any recommendation, but mostly what they will do maybe is that they will give you some guidelines that, okay, do this 10 things and then your process is much more, your artifact is much more aligned with the AI principle. Once that is done, the reviewers will decide whether to pursue or not pursue the AI application. So basically, if they pass it, then you can kind of publish it in a sense. So this is kind of like a workflow. And mostly what will happen primarily, rather than rejecting, mostly they might say, guys, do this 10 things, then I can approve something along this line. So this is a very nice process, at least something to start with. Your enterprise or your business can also come up with similar sort of a AI review process, so to speak, kind of like a central AI team who is in charge of all of the AI assets that the application is building, whether it's InfoSec certified, whether it is aligned with the AI principles and all of that. Another thing is that the same process is actually explained extremely well in this video, which is the AI principle review process. So as you can see, basically what it is doing, I will show you just a second. So basically, this is something somebody who is trying to, I mean, anybody who needs to publish articles will have to kind of do this. And as you can see here, there are the four steps: intake, analysis, adjustment, decision. The first step is the intake, where they will do the intake. Then there will be analysis, like I said, they will do the analysis, they will help you on the next steps basically. There is this Advanced Technology Review Council, ATRC, who can also in a sense help with all of the recommendations. As you can see, these are the adjustments. They will provide some sort of an adjustment, and finally some sort of a decision. So the decision could be like paused, it could be like, say for example, approved, and all of that basically. So if you see here, these are the different decisions that can come up: paused, approved with recommendation and on condition, and directly approved. Then basically you will, in a sense, follow the recommendations, and finally you will have kind of the overall overall thing approved, so to speak. So again, this is just a sample framework that Google is following internally. It's not that you have to follow the exact framework. You can tailor it as per your company's need. But it's good to know that there is a format like this that can really help in understanding this kind of use case. Perfect. Thank you, guys. We'll again reach out for the next video.